Well, hello. During Black Friday sales, I bought a bunch of new gear for myself for the Appalachian Trail, and I thought it would be fun to do a little unboxing video. I did a similar video before I hiked the long trail where I just kind of opened the packages in the order I got them in the mail. And this time, my boyfriend thought it would be fun if he wrapped the gifts so I don't know which one's which, so that my reaction to things might be a little bit more genuine. The first one that I am going to open is this box, which is actually not wrapped. And the reason it's not wrapped is because it is basically just a box of food I ordered. And so this box is from Packet Gourmet. And I actually don't really remember everything that I got from them. So let's see what's in here. Packet Gourmet had their own little Black Friday sale, so I took advantage of that because I like some of their meals a lot. So first thing we have is some freeze-dried zucchini squash. So I bought this mainly to try and add more vegetables into my backpacking meals. So I basically would just add a few of these into one of my other meals, like maybe the good to go pasta marinara or something, and then it would have zucchini in it to give me a little bit more nutrients. And same thing, I bought some pork sausage to put in there as well, just to get some extra protein. When I'm on the trail, I'm gonna try and figure out how I can boost my protein and fat intake so that I stay healthy and have enough energy to do the hike. I have a little bag of crushed red pepper packets and garlic powder, just as some seasonings to add. And okay, so this is the condiment packet, which is going to go with something else I'm going to find in here, which is not this. This is the cheddar jack cheese spread. This is one of my favorites from them. It's got some herb pimento cheese with garlic chives and smoked minced peppers. It's really good with crackers. So that's kind of gonna be a little treat. Could be like a lunch type thing or just a pre-dinner appetizer. I got another one of those. Something in here leaked. There's some oil on this one, so this is what the condiment packets were for. This is the All-American Works Burger. This is one of my favorite backpacking meals, probably definitely in my top 5, maybe top 3. But you can put whatever condiments you want on it, and it's really good. You have it with tortillas. I got another one of those. And another. I think I'm getting close to the source of the oil. More American Works Burger. Can you tell I really like that? Okay, here is the culprit. So I have a bag of little single serving olive oils, and I'm thinking one of these leaked because you can see there's oil inside the bag, and I think some got out. So I'm gonna have to clean this up and figure out which one is leaking and get rid of that one. But That'll be a project for later. So the olive oil is another thing that is gonna add some more calories and fat to my meals. Since I'm going to be exercising every day basically and burning tons of calories, I'm gonna need to replace some of those lost calories so I don't lose way too much weight. So here we go. This is one that my boyfriend wrapped for me, so I don't know what this is. Oh, okay, yeah. So this is a Dutchware sit pad. It is a foldable sit pad. So this is the size of it, and then it extends, and this weighs like an ounce. So I bought this because my backpack I'm going to be using does not have the integrated sit pad, and that was something that I really loved having. So I knew I was going to have to replace the sit pad aspect of it, and I like that this is very packable, so I can just shove this like in the back pocket of my bag, and then it's easily accessible to just take it out and put it on the ground, and then I have a comfortable place to sit. All right, so I have no idea what this is. Oh, look at that! He used red duct tape and he made a little bow. Oh, that's cute. Okay. All right. So this must be my Hilltop Packs order. So I got this little sack that's purple, and inside the sack I have, oh, okay, so these are, I bought a bunch of extra carabiners because, I mean, you always need, I don't know, I just feel like these are really useful to have. And they're the type that you just kind of pinch them, and they're super light, so it's just something to keep in my tool bag for when I need it. I bought this for a specific purpose, which I'm guessing I'll find somewhere in here. But it might be in here. This is this bag I bought for my tent stakes because the one I have is falling apart, and this one is made of a more robust material, and I think it's waterproof, but it's also very lightweight. I bought some extra line. One of these I was going to use as a bear line, and the other one, I think probably this one, I was going to use to replace the line that I have on my tarp, because I have like all weird lengths of line somehow on my tarp, and I want to make it a little bit more even. So I bought some of this line. So I'm going to try that out. It's very light. And then I have a heavier one for my bear line. And this is something I'm gonna try out for the first time. It is a trowel. So when you need to go to the bathroom in the woods, and you know that you have to bury your waist at least 6 inches into the ground. Some people use a trekking pole to do this, but a lot of times you can run into roots in the ground that make it next to impossible to dig a hole. So this is something I wanted to try out. It's very light. I don't even think it weighs an ounce. It's exactly, I think, 6 inches long, or 6.5 inches long. So it has like a little mark so you can see where 6 inches is, so you know how deep to dig the hole. So this will be a part of my bathroom kit, which I'm gonna put in here. So this fits in there very nicely, and then I'll have like my hand sanitizer and toilet paper in here too. And this one I know I'm going to need to cut very carefully. All right, so this is my order from Decathlon, and I bought a new puffy. My current puffy, I have a cheap one from Amazon, it worked just fine for me for the past 3 years. It's just gotten thinner, so it doesn't keep me as warm as I would like. It also is not super puffy anymore. So I'm gonna try this out. And this weighs maybe a touch heavier than my current puffy. We're talking like maybe an ounce, but I think this might serve me better on the trails. I like the sleeves, but they are a little long. They said to size up because they run small. Oh, this might be a touch big for me, but I will also be wearing layers underneath here, so maybe it'll be fine. Coming! Okay, so it's the next day, and I'm gonna continue opening these presents. I kind of underestimated how long this would take. So I'm gonna continue with the last one that I had to open from yesterday, and then actually another package came in yesterday, so I'm gonna open that too. So I'll start with this small one. So this is a neck knife, and I've never used one of these before, but I'm looking for something a little bit more robust. I used to use like just a really tiny Opinel knife, and I think I actually lost that because I can't find it anywhere. But I've been wanting to maybe get something a little bit bigger anyway that can handle cutting more things like avocados or sausage or whatever. And also something that I could use for self-defense if I need to. Oh wow. So this is actually, it's smaller than I thought it would be, but there's sort of like this lanyard that you wear around your neck, and then the knife. So yeah, that's smaller than I was expecting, but it looks really sharp. So this is something that came in yesterday, and it was something I was not going to order, but I kind of had second thoughts as I was thinking about my big three, and I decided that I was gonna get a 20-degree underquilt. I don't know yet if I'm gonna take it on the trail to start or not, because I am worried about colder temperatures than that, but I'm gonna test it out in cold temperatures this winter and see if this will be enough for me. I opted to get the large stuff sack for this because I wanted to have a bag for it, so when I store it, it has plenty of space to breathe and not get crunched down. So this is the War Bonnet Wookie, and I actually have another Wookie that's 0 degree, But the reason why I was thinking of getting a 20-degree instead is to save some weight and space in my pack. And some people thought that maybe 0-degree was overkill, and some people said, no, actually, you might want that. So I'm just gonna test this out and see if this works for my setup for temperatures that could be dipping into the teens or even single digits. Given the fact that I have the sock, that's gonna add a few extra degrees. So I can already tell just by feeling this that it is way lighter and that it's going to compress a lot smaller. The fabric of this feels maybe not as, I don't know, quality as my other one. And I think it's because I got the tendonier fabric, and I think my other Wookiee might be something a little bit thicker. But I did this basically to save some weight. So that about covers it for my gear unboxing. I don't know for sure if I'm gonna bring all of these things with me on the trail. I'm still kind of honing in on my pack list, but I'll probably be bringing most of it. Did you get any new gear for Christmas or Black Friday that you're excited to try out? Let me know in the comments. In the meantime, I'll see you in the next one. Happy trails.